source block. We have Half-Life 1 and 2 and Portal 1 and 2. First up is Half-Life, played by Cool Kid. And one quick announcement, later on tomorrow morning will be Borderlands 2. And the character name choice bid will end 30 minutes before the run starts. So just keep that in mind if you want to donate for that. Don't try to snipe it at the last minute of the game prior. We have a $50 donation from Louis. I love AGDQ. My father was diagnosed with small intestine cancer this year, and my mother's best friend died of surgery complications from having cancer this year. So it's been a rough year. AGDQ reminds me that there is hope and we need to keep on fighting. Thanks. Thank you, Louis. Also, to give you a quick update on some challenges coming up. Coming up later is Portal. And you can donate to choose which difficulty we play. Currently, the inbounds category is winning with $2,506. But out of bounds is not far behind at $1,743. And as I mentioned before, there's a donation for the character choice for Borderlands 2. Currently, Jermech is in the lead with $1,346 by a sizable margin. Also, for Borderlands 2, there is a donation for the Face McShooty side quest. And currently, that requires a total of $4,000 for it to be played. And we're currently only at 520, so if you want to see it, get on it. There's also a donation for the guide name in Borderlands 2, and currently We Love Mr. MV is winning with $2,463. You can also choose which language is played in Borderlands 2, and this is a close one. Japanese is currently in the lead with $7,222, and French is very close behind at $7,090. Just a quick mention of what prizes are available for this block. If you donate $5 between Half-Life, during Half-Life or Half-Life 2, you have the chance to win. You have a chance to win a Half-Life poster donated by Cool Kid, or a head crab plushie donated by Strong Fox. If you donate $10, you have a chance to win a Gordon Freeman head vinyl decal. And if you donate $15 during both Half-Lives and Portal 1 or Portal 2, you get the chance to win an actual portal gun donated by Zimbabwe. That's $15, and that lasts through the whole Valve block.
It's fine? All right, I'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Half-Life 1, man. So, like, the first 5 minutes of this run are going to be very chill. There isn't a whole lot going on in the beginning of the game except for you bunny hopping very swiftly through the corridors, Black Mesa. So really, so basically how I'm moving faster, like bunny hopping. Now bunny hopping is I just lowered my frame rate, which made the guards make a sharper turn in the scanners. A lot of tricks and such in this game is based on what the current frame rate is in game. So for example, your movement, if you play with a high frame rate, you accelerate faster. If you have a lower frame rate, NPCs make sharp turns. Now here's a first instance of a glitch. This is basically as like NPC door glitch. NPCs can open doors that you normally wouldn't be able to open like that. So like their path, like his path was going to go through the door, but since, I don't know, the door just opens because he wants to go through the door, but it isn't supposed to open. It's crazy. Also, these gunners are great. They really enhance my
will be deviating a
gaming
bit from
abilities.
standard analysis procedures today, Gordon.
Sorry.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity.
I'm going to push these
This is the
NPCs
purest
closer
sample
to
we've seen
closer to
yet.
scanners, so that once their speech has finished,
Standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
they'll be right up against the scanners and we'll be able to scan them immediately.
Although I will admit that the
Also,
possibility of a resonance
there's not a whole lot
cascade
going on
scenario is
at this point in the run, so if
Gordon doesn't want
my commentators want to say anything, or the crowd, or they got any donation comments to read out, feel free to do so.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
So really, this is like the game I've been playing and running the most. I've been playing HalfLife 1 for on and off for about 7 to 8 years, I believe. So it's sort of a, I don't know, man. The game sort of means a lot to me. Turn on? Sure. Better? Okay. So yeah, I've been running this on and off for about 7 to 8 years. This game just really has stuck with me for a long time. Just don't grow tired of it.
Can we get a quick roll call? Who's on the couch?
Go ahead.
Loaf of Bread 13. Zimbabwe.
Worm.
Yeah, glad to have you on the couch, Worm.
And the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, is the donation prize for this block. I think it's a $15 minimum donation. You get in for the drawing at that.
Oh,
That's
boy.
for Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Portal 1, and Portal 2.
That thing is amazing. These gunners are also amazing. So if you want, get gunners. Play. So really, there's nothing really going on at this point of the game. But once you get out of this test chamber, the game just ramps up in speed, and there's basically no downtime. It's hard to pronounce. Downtime at all. When you're backwards bunny. Alright. So the sample is just about to come out now. Okay, I need to push this sample, push it in, push it back. It's very crucial that I push it back. I have to reduce my frame rate here. Okay, I'm actually good.
There you go.
Good. Need to be up in this lamp. Because if you're up on this lamp, if you play this game normally, you know that you get teleported away during the sequence, but they forgot to extend the trigger past this lamp, so I'll just avoid entering the trigger. Now, the reason why I pushed back the sample was because there are alien slaves that fall from the ceiling, and once they hit the floor, they despawn. But by pulling out the sample, one alien slave lands on top of the sample. It doesn't despawn. So I'm gonna make a quick save here in case I mess this up. I won't be using quick saves a whole lot, yes, I'm crucial points in the game. Good. Okay, got it. So that basically saves like 50. So now the run basically begins. Unforeseen consequences just has a ton of cool movements. Unique little tricks. Some wall striking. If you straight run forwards and straight against the wall, you run a little bit faster than normal walking speed. Enter. Nice. No. It's basically a swift bunny hopping. So I play this game without any scripts. There are scripts that basically ease out with the movement. There is, for example, a script that like basically bunny hops for you. You get perfect jumps. But I have found jump to scroll wheel, which makes it much easier to time rather than if you were to use the spacebar for the jump. Scroll bar. This is really straightforward now. come up with a long elevator. Now it's a really cool trick here. See if you can pull this off. You can slide down the elevator. Avoid taking damage, jump. Get past this gap. Got it. It's gonna grab the armor. Here's another neat trick. There we go. The object
Nice.
is made. That's another trick, and here's another trick. I grab the NPCs through the wall. NPCs can open up doors for you. And I'll do the elevator trick, which the level, the trigger that takes you to the next level extends. Oh, he's in the way. That was nasty. Extends like past the elevator doors, so I can just stand outside next to the elevator door and still reach the next level. Gotta kill these head crabs. Got him. See if you can get this bunny. That. Push this box, jump on top of the head crab. Get on top of that. Good. So really, up until the run is fairly straightforward. Up until I get to Blast Pit, which is, I believe, the 5th chapter of the game. Oh, it's laggy. It's unfortunate. Oh, it hit me. So really, I'm gonna make another save here because it's quite. There's no really good recovery if I mess this up. Because I'm going to perform the NPC door glitch yet again. But if you load a save on the same map that you want to perform the glitch on, it doesn't work for some reason. So you have to like enter the map from the previous level. So get this. I got it. No store for me. Damn, that skips like 2 levels. It's pretty tricky, very quick manipulation grenades. This is swift movement. So here's one of the largest skips in the game right here. Rest in peace. Grab some armor. Now, you're not supposed to be able to grab that scientist before he runs away. So you can use the NPC door trick again. Open the door. Now, his corpse is important. He blocks off the door, or else I would have been trapped.
So that skips an entire chapter.
Yeah, that's basically like the most annoying chapter in the game, I'd say. Because there is a tons of strong enemy grunts, and you have barely any like arsenal in order to deal with them. There's another neat trick. Ladders cancel the fall damage. So I'm just going to take this big drop, and bam, grab into the ladder. So if you got any donation comments read off, now is the perfect time because I won't be doing anything in particular for the next 30 seconds. It's going to be a big jump here.
We've got $50 from See the Reason. Cool kid running Half-Life. There are 3 guys on the couch. Half-Life 3 confirmed. We have $50 from Pirate Ninja. Prevention is the best cure. Half-Life is the best game.
I had to reload to say that. That's a really odd glitch. Rarely ever occurs. I got stuck in the elevator. I don't know why that happens at all. Should be fine now though. But I lost all my armor and health, which made me pretty much like unable to continue. That was strange. Okay, should be fine now. Just gonna make a save here just in case that occurs again. Should be fine. This map has a tricky bunny hop sequence at the very start. So I can get this right. Okay, I got it. So coming against Blast Pit, this is definitely one of the coolest chapters in our run. Just gonna grab the ladder here again, to the top bottom. So the objective here is to, there are like a bunch of tentacles in your way. I skipped them though, so I haven't seen them yet. And in order to defeat them, you need to activate 2 sources of power. This is the first one. You need to activate this generator. And its hiding spot is soon a death trap. Stop, drop. And you need to sort of activate, there are like this map is divided into like 2 wings. I just completed the first wing. So I'm gonna tank some damage here in the water. It does a lot of damage, but I'll be able to regain that HP. Oh, I missed it. You can open up So yeah, you can activate things through walls in this game. Oh, here's the tentacles. Go up. Good. These are pretty much insta-kill if they hit you. Okay, manage to get by unharmed. Goes 2 HP. Heading over to the second wing. This level is really annoying. This sewer section, it's hard to get a good bunny hop here. So we can hit. So that jump is difficult, but it's quite saves a significant amount of time because you're able to maintain your speed throughout this bunny. Load. Oh, the background changed. There's the ladder trick. Oh god, it's really dark. That was hard. So basically, whenever I enter a crawl space, I'll try to enter it by sort of like ducking and then maintaining my speed by bunny hopping, which is way faster than just crawling all the way. So now activated both sources of power. I'm heading back to the main room. I'm about to toast this guy. He's getting roasted. Just done that. Now I'm throwing nades. These guys are sort of affected by the sound, and nades do a lot of very loud noise. Oh, I might die. Oh my god, that was close. Whew. Fine. Boom. So that was a fairly decent blast pit. The elevator was sort of annoying though, but that was good. So you're not supposed to be able to be out here. I activated the button through the wall. So coming up is power up, which is it's like this, actually the shortest chapter in the game in the speedrun. We're still not a real. No, we're still in blast pit. Teammates now. Spawn hopping here. See if I get this jump correctly. Got it. If you land on the very right side of that pipe or the edge, you don't take any damage. I might die here. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, I took a lot of damage. I should be fine though. Gonna be sort of low on HP after this boost, but it'll do. Now exploded those boxes. 2 of those boxes contain med kits. Okay, I'm just gonna perform this skip real quickly here. This skips the entire chapter. It's really easy to perform. You can, oh, there we go. You can stand on trip mines. Oh, I only got one. Okay. 70, that should be fine. It's gonna be a bit low on HP here in this chapter. This is a rough chapter. Definitely one of the hardest chapters in the game. Very tight boost. Oh my god, he just barely made that. It's really good. Now I need to kill this soldier. Got him. Perfect. Good hit down. Now this is a really, let's say difficult chapter in the speedrun. Because I have no armor and barely any health and have to get through the entire chapter with this amount of health. Gotta be careful here. Got him. Also, the bunny hopping here, the movement is way harder than it seems. Because this track has a ton of invisible edges that you're prone to get stuck on. So getting a solid on a rail this is definitely like one of the most difficult chapters in this speedrun. Don't hit me, good, didn't hit me. Get that guy. Good bunny up. So really, on a rail is just mainly about solid bunny hopping and survival. It's not a whole lot of tricks. Hi guys, sort of funny. But yeah, it's way faster to do this chapter without the train. It's much. Okay. Scare those guys with a nade. Like enemies are pretty much unable to do anything for a couple of seconds if you shoot or place a nade nearby them. I'm gonna abuse that a lot throughout this run. Definitely here in Honor Rail, I'm gonna use it a couple more times because yeah, there is unable to attack you. Also, that. You're not supposed to be able to make this trip in one go. But with a well-placed nade, you can destroy the explosive boxes before you get up. Oh, I made it. Okay. Now these gunners really enhancing it. Oh shit. Okay, got them. I want their nades. Action rifle nades are really, really useful. Might be like the most useful weapon or shot in the game, especially at this point. Throw those trip mines. I'm gonna shoot another one here to scare off that guy. Drops 2 nades. Nade on this guy. Got him. This part is sort of crucial. Need to get a good first shot. Good first shot. Good bunny. I'm up there. Oh, killed it. Oh, he's alive. That was fortunate. I thought I managed to get him, but apparently I did not. Would have been a solid chapter if it wouldn't have gotten me. There we go, much better. So I hit the button through the wall right there as well. It saves a significant amount of time. So now I just gotta wait. Since after you hit that button, a 40-second long sequence starts, where you have to wait for the rocket to launch into space. I don't really recall the story of the game, but you have to do it. Also, I just grabbed some health through the wall there by using the same trick. So the queue, you gotta wait for this to finish or else you can't proceed in game. So the sequence is finished once that window starts opening. There we go. And now is also excellent time to go over another donation comment, since I won't be doing a whole lot for the next 30 seconds.
Okay, we have $300 from Ground Flyer. Thanks for helping to save whole lives with Half-Life, and thanks to everyone who has streamed for this honorable charity. The entertainment has spoiled me all week. One request, could the audience yell Xbox off to try and turn off anyone who is currently using their Xbox One? Just for funsies.
Xbox off.
Xbox go home.
Great. This is a tricky button up sequence. Nail it. Okay. It's quite rough. Okay, this jump sequence is also hard. This section also has a tricky object boost. I didn't really explain what object boosting is. It basically lets you go really fast. You use an object. Basically, use an object, move at a direction, stop using the object, and then jump. And if you do it well enough, you will keep the momentum that you have from when you drag the box. I don't know why they made you move so quickly while holding an item. It makes it really hard to really don't get precise movements. See, I'm scaring those guys yet again.
One quick announcement, guys. We just beat our donation total from last year's Awesome Games Done Quick.
Half-Life hype. Amazing. Can I go to help? There we go. Yeah, what the game does at this point. I saw the visible room, went into the visible room and got knocked out. What the game really did was it put me into a black room that is behind the visible room. So what I did while I was, supposedly knocked out was that I went up to right next to the health recharger in the visible room while being in the dark room, and then I used it through the wall. All right, so we just got captured and lost all of our equipment. Get it back. These are cool. It's gonna keep the speed from this pipe here. It's able to jump really swiftly. Solid. So we're up to Residue Proceeding. Residue Proceeding, along with Blast Pit, and yeah, are definitely two of my favorite chapters in the game to speedrun. Because they don't have a whole lot of enemies or like combat, they just mostly focus on tight movement. So I'm just keeping my speed in pipe by jumping. Okay. Also, this is being done on hard difficulty, and the difference between the difficulty is enemies deal more damage, you deal less damage to enemies, and you gain less health when you pick up medkits and batteries, less health and armor. And health recharges and armor recharges replenish less health and armor. So here's some dolphin diving. There we go. There is a push trigger at the very top of that the water surface, and by holding space and spamming duck, you sort of bob on top of the surface and hit the push trigger multiple times, which gives you ridiculous speed. So this is one of my favorite levels in the game. It's a really cool jump. Get by these things, insta kill, duck jump. And there, cool, perfect. Oh, I have to reload I want to save, unfortunately. That was sloppy. Really, when you fall down here, you'll lose about, I don't know, at least like 30 seconds. So I might as well reload that autosave, since it would really serve no purpose of me just walking up there again. Oh, that's close. So we're up to questionable ethics. This is definitely one of the most hardest, if not the hardest chapter in the game. Really go through both quickly and efficiently by maintaining a lot of HP and armor. This map is particular. This map is crucial. Gotta hit him. Get his shotgun. Where's it going? It went down. Okay, pretty good start. Have a lot of health and a bit of armor left. It's definitely in good condition. Shoot that guy. Because if you shoot him, you don't even kill him, they just stop attacking for some reason. I have to wait till the alien grunts ascend. Time to jump. Get his nades. Put the trick mine. There's a guy behind me. He's going to run into the trick mine. Put down these trick mines. These trick mines are going to kill the head crabs. I need them to be killed in order to, because if I don't, the scientists that will, oh, hold on, I'm just going to do this part. It's a crucial part. I just hit a trigger that triggers a sequence that takes like 20 seconds to finish. And while that sequence is finishing, I'm just going to collect some things. Okay, good. So what I want to have after this sequence finishes is the gas gun. And 8 nades. I have both, which is perfect. Okay, sometimes there's still like a head crab alive there, but it wasn't. Let's gonna scare this guy, lower my frame rate so he turns quicker. Start going, perfect. For some reason, if you hit the crowbar there and sort of scare the scientist, he doesn't stop in his corridor. He usually stops for some reason in that corridor. So let's see if there are any enemies here. There may be an enemy grunt here. There's not. Okay, you got scared by the nade. Run, dude. Run. Run. Beautiful. That was a pretty solid questionable ethics. I'm not complaining about that. So up next, after this map, is Surface Tension. This might be the coolest, if not the coolest chapter in the game. So here we go. First trick is sort of crucial. Like this. Okay, that's okay. I lost a lot of armor. But okay, 22. I'm gonna get additional armor in the next map. But what basically happens there is I sort of get stuck inside an acute angle inside the cliff, and that stops all of my velocity, including my falling speed. So I'm able to land safely. Just grab that. I'm really scared of this helicopter. it can basically kill me in an instant with its missiles and like rip me apart with its machine gun. I should get through sort of unharmed though. Just gonna make a quick save here in case I die here, lose a lot of progress. Okay, I didn't. Perfect. Next level has a really neat trick. A really precise shot. Really cool if we get the first try. Need to charge this full. Go inside of the middle, shoot at that angle, and I'm outside the level. And basically, once you're outside of the level, the game sort of acts as you're inside of water. It's gonna take safe here. Good. And the gas gun, if you haven't noticed already, boosts your speed in the opposite direction where you shoot. So it's gonna help. That's not good. I have to reload that save. I'd say, unfortunately. It's really hard to get by there if you mess that up. That. It's a really cool weapon. Love it. So you have a nice cue for this. Start loading. Bang. It's beautiful. This map has a really silly skip. You can just jump over the fence. Skip like the entirety of the level. Oof. Coming up this trip mine hell. Oof. Right. The trip mines everywhere, and if you touch one, it's over. It's game over. Oh, head grab, be kind. Oof. That was really close. So I don't want to lose, I don't want to keep my armor here. Don't hit me too much. Okay, good, 16. I still got 16, that's good. Should be safe for this. I want at least like 5 for the next level. So I'm just abusing the gas gun even more. Normally you can't boost upwards. You can only boost horizontally. Okay, that's also precise. You're also able to destroy that game with just one shot. It's just a whole lot of things going on in this game, especially on this level. It's just non-stop action. But yeah, you have to boost against slope. Okay, so this boost out of bounds. This level has the infamous, well, I'm not going to spoil it yet, but an infamous trick. Scare off those grunts, scare off that grunt. It's going to start following me. Go into the door, bam.
Nice.
Infinite health. So basically, there is a program error in the game where normally a door deals +1 damage to you, but the door in this level somehow deals -1 damage to you, which is, well, very beneficial for a speedrun, thankfully.
And that also happens per frame, so the game is running in 100 FPS right now, so he's getting 100 health per second.
Yeah, so I'll stay in the, I don't really know for how long, I'll just be staying here for a bit longer just to be safe. I usually stay in the door for about 30 seconds. That grants me 3,000 health. That should be enough already, which is enough for me to finish the game in a speedy fashion. So the run basically just goes nuts at this point. You can you can just do explosive boosts everywhere, and you don't have to be concerned about your well-being at all. You can just go.
I have a donation total update. We have raised over $450,000.
Nice. Oh man, look at the triple candy. The triple cannon, okay. Oh, so messy jump. This boost is difficult. You get this very often. Oh, that was beautiful. Right up fast. It's okay, I can take a whole lot of damage. Oh yeah, that was a new trick. I used the Hornet gun in order to reverse the door, which made the door close quicker and the next level load faster. So I'm gonna kill this guy right here. So it's unable to crash my game. Like, sort of slow, but it's safe. That guy, if you get hit by Hornet during a level transition, the game is very prone to crash. So I normally don't kill that guy, but in order to be safe and then avoid getting a crash, I killed him. Oh, the big boost. So dark in here. So this level, how are you still up there? This level has a neat trick. The objective in this level is to kill the 4 grunts. Got the double kill there. Specific trick. I got it. Cool. I can't see where it is. Okay, he's dead. But by throwing that nade in a specific position, I scared the scientist, so he ran through this door and opened the door for me, so I didn't have to wait for him to activate the scanner. Also, this is like 20 seconds of nothing. So, yeah.
In the meantime, we have a $100 donation from Aiden. Can't stop donating. Must empty wallet. Send help. Also, there's $100 from Vikinos. Donated in honor of my late grandma last year and will continue the same this year. Thank you all for taking the time to do this.
Coming up is a big, big boost. Skips a lot. Oof. Oh, no, I fell off. It's okay though. With infinite amount of health, you get infinite amount of tries. As long as my health doesn't run out, of course, that would be bad. That's a cool double boost. Or grenade. Oh, actually, hit. How do I get over here? Is there a self-blast? I can do this. There we go. If you shoot the gas gun at a specific angle, the shot will bounce back onto you. Open up that door. He opens up that door. This skips this entire sequence, which is several minutes long. Also, there's a neat skip here.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here.
It's supposed to be like a 2-minute long sequence where you have to wait for the scientist to open up a portal to send. And normally you're not. Oh, that was swift. You're not able to go into the teleporter that early because there's a kill trigger. Not a kill trigger, but a damage trigger that deals about 5,000 hit points of damage to you. But by shooting a Hornet, this Hornet acts as like a living entity. But by shooting the Hornet into that trigger, you disable the trigger for about half a second. And during that time frame, you're able to just go through the damage trigger and enter the teleporter other than what you're supposed to. So this is Big Mama, also known as Gornarsh. Well, it's a big enemy. We're looking enemy as well. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So it's really, trivial fight. I'm just trying to lower my frame rate when she is about to turn around, just to speed things up. So if you got any, donation comments, now's the appropriate time to go through one or two. Oh, one.
Okay. We have an anonymous donation of $100. Congrats on breaking last year's donation total. Here's to blowing away this year's 500K goal and contributing to a worthy cause. Thanks for the entertainment you provided this week, and congrats to all the speedrunners.
So I thought it's just about to finish here. A good fight. So normally you do have to defeat her, Big Mama, but I'm gonna skip her by blowing up the floor that she blows up when she dies. There we go, peace out, Big Mama. Now I'm setting up a boost here. You can line up the boost for this on the next step. That was perfect boost. It's really good. Because your view angle is the same. Interlooper is a really fun chapter. There's plenty of tight tricks. If I get this, good jump, good boost. Solid. But yeah, you can just skip killing her, and you can even teleport her into interlooper while letting her fall into the teleporter. Okay, that was sort of lucky. So really, this Sen is usually where it's like a really dreaded chapter. Most people just dislike this chapter, and some even hate it. But with infinite amount of health, it's easy. It's like it's a really simple chapter once you well go. There's a big double boost. That. Oh, I fell down. That doesn't matter. So coming up is the final boss. Time is when I deal the finishing blow to the boss. This boss is it's not difficult, but it's easy to mess up. I missed the shot, unfortunately. This fight's going to be a bit slower than usual. Dude. Yeah. It's a suboptimal fight, but so this boss is really easy to defeat in speedrun. You can just stay here for the entire fight and the heal if you can't do anything at all. Yeah. And a lot of new players struggle against healing because they don't conserve their ammo very well throughout the last chapters of the game. But if you just save enough ammo, you can defeat him really quickly. Also, that's done with the game, and that was good. Yeah, done. Done. Ooh, good. 8 sports. These are great. Get your gunners today.
It's about 39:25. We might have stopped the timer a bit late, not sure.
I'll blow 40. I'm satisfied with that. Blow 40 is pretty good.
9 minutes too long. Yeah.
So I could do the hazard course if the nation Senate is met by now, or if people want to see it. It's like it takes like 3 minutes to complete, or could just go on to HalfLife 2. All right.
It's only 3 minutes though.
Too bad. They ain't getting it, man. They ain't getting it. Yeah. So yeah, this is the ending. G-Man tells you about. I don't even know what he talks about actually.
I don't think the G-Man knows what the G-Man's talking about, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
He's being very vague intentionally.
Yeah, that's Half-Life in under 40 minutes. That's pretty cool. Next up is Studio. Yeah, it's going to do Half-Life 2, so stay tuned for that. This is the fastest way of ending the game. You can just crouch inside of the door and you hit the teleportation, which will make you hit the teleportation that brings you to the credits instantly once it starts opening.
How do your eyes feel?
They feel good. They feel really good. Counters.
Apparently they really work.
Let's run it. A triple candy. Let's run dedicated counter and the triple candy glitch. It's fun today. Mega. Anyways, shit. Let's play Mega 2. No, not Mega 2. Half-Life 2. Shit. I'm so gone. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Good stuff. You good?
All right, guys, we'll be taking a quick commercial. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I know you're not going to be on for Borderlands 2, but we should mention that they're going to have to cut off the language donation and send it about an hour before they start because they have to download the language files, and they can't